Hello guys, welcome to our channel Staple Review. In this video, we will try to help you find out the top 5 best cordless circular saws on the market. The circular saw is a staple of any woodshop, and to find the very best cordless circular saws on the market, we bought 13 of the most popular models for side-by-side testing. We focused on battery-powered direct drive saws that range from 7/4 framing saws to 5 half-trim saws. Our team of experts subjected each of these saws to an identical series of tests, focusing on ease of use, cutting power, and of course, battery life. Whether you're in the market for a professional-grade saw or a price point model for the occasional project around the house, our in-depth review offers expert recommendations based on value and performance. We organize our data so that you can easily compare models to find the best cordless circular saw for your needs and budget. If you want to see their latest prices and more images, you can check out those links in the description below. Like the video, comments, and don't forget subscribed. Let's see the product one by one. 1. Milwaukee M18 Fuel 2732-20. Reasons to buy. High power, rafter hook, deepest cut. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel 2732-20 is a high-powered saw with incredible cutting performance. During testing, this saw cut through wood like butter, with deeper depth cuts than any other saw in our lineup. It also had the fastest cross-cut time of any previously tested saw. This saw had incredible performance across the board with exceptional cutting capabilities. It also had an attached rafter hook which will come in handy when working on a project. This saw receives the Best Overall Award because of its incredible cutting capabilities and above-average ease of use and battery life. This saw is one of the highest-priced saws tested. While its overall performance is superior, the higher price is something to consider. This saw is also quite heavy. At 8.9 pounds, it can be a lot to push and lug around. Depending on how you plan to use the saw, this may be an important detail to know. 2. Cobalt KCS6524B3. Reasons to buy. Powerful motor, easy shoe adjustments, great battery life. We think the Cobalt KCS is one of the best of the mid-sized saws because it leaves little to be desired. This saw can cut both soft and hardwood across the grain at full depth with little difficulty. The shoe adjustment levers for depth and bevel are easy to operate. Even more impressive, Cobalt distinguishes itself with unrivaled battery life. No other saw we reviewed even came close. Although you're more likely to wear out before this saw's battery dies, it does suffer a bit in some aspects of ease of use. Sight lines on the leading edge of the shoe are off, which can lead to shortcuts. Also, the bevel lacks positive stops, which requires attention because the bevel extends all the way to 50 at. Despite these shortcomings, this is still a super effective saw. 3. Bosch GKS18V25GCB14 Circular Saw. To control cutting depth, the GKS18V25GC14 has a thumb latch right above the trigger. Move the latch forward and press down, and the saw's shoe drops. To fine-tune the shoe's position, simply hold it with one hand while pressing down on the latch. When the shoe is where you want it, release the latch, and the amount of blade exposure below the shoe is right where you need it. We've tested many circular saws, and this one comes as close to perfection of the form as is possible. Equipped with a standard 7.25 inches blade and an 8Ah battery and weighing 11.6 pounds, it's a nimble cutter by itself. But the good news gets better, it has an aluminum accessory track, no special shoe or mounting hardware required. Lay the track on the board or plywood and slide this Bosch down it like a locomotive riding the rails. The resulting rip or crosscut is table saw accurate. Several other features position this saw firmly as a tool for this digital age. An eco setting reduces power for light cutting while conserving battery life. The GKS18V25GC14 has 6 speed settings to suit the material. Select a low one to make cut after cut in thin plywood, or go full bore to cut construction lumber. A battery life readout tells you how much charge you have left. 4. Skill Circular Saw with LED light. Reasons to buy. Long-lasting battery, spot-on sight lines, blade break. The Skill CR540601 has great features and surprisingly good performance for the price. It's certainly not a professional-level tool, but it will work well for most DIY tasks. It lacks a few convenience features, but its sight lines are quite accurate, making it an excellent choice for light woodworking and weekend work around the house. Moreover, the Skill has a long battery life, so you can be confident that it will be ready to rip whenever you reach for it. Given its affordable price, you might suspect that some corners were cut in the design, and you wouldn't be wrong. The Skill CR540601 has a stamped sheet metal shoe with twist knobs to make adjustments. The knobs aren't the easiest to use, and the markings are hard to see. The blade changing procedure is a little contrived as well, which is mostly the result of an awkwardly placed blade lock button. Its motor isn't the most powerful, either. Despite these limitations, this tool is quite a bit better than a hand saw and better than some of the other saws in this review. 5. Metabo HPT C3607DWA Q4 Circular Saw. Reasons to you. Lightest rear handle saw. Very easy to handle. The C3607DWA embodies aspects of the traditional left blade circular saw that have endeared it to generations of carpenters. Its chief virtue is that it has a high power-to-weight ratio. This is a fast cutter, even if it's not quite as strong as the DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Flex rear handle saws, but it is almost 3 to 4 pounds lighter. And since house framing is all about speed, weight counts. Shaving a couple of pounds off will help you get more work done in a day. That could get the house finished sooner and might also contribute to your bottom line. But let's say that you're simply a do-it-yourself owner-builder type. You'll find this Metabo HPT a pleasure to use and a great choice for any DIY project. It will cut any typical framing material but also easily handles 4x6 pressure-treated timber, and it has enough power for full-depth cuts of about 2.5 inches, whether you're cutting framing lumber, multiple sheets of plywood, or breaking down plywood sheets or lengths of hardwood lumber for that furniture you want to build. The fact that it's so easy is a help not only to professionals, but to those of us who don't handle a circular saw every day. Thanks for watching. If we helped you out in any way, please hit the like and subscribe button. Well, see you guys in the next videos.